Action! Well, I'm going to do this intro from inside my car today. It's really windy outside and my GoPro doesn't like the wind very much. You can't hear what I'm saying. Probably not a bad thing. But I haven't seen you in a while. It's been about 4 months since we last spoke, or I spoke and you listened. But, yeah, my back, I made a couple of videos after I hurt my back in November, but I didn't make any after that because there was nothing to make a video about. I was just sitting on the couch. I was just in pain. Finally, one day about 6 weeks ago, I was like, I got to get off this couch and I got to do something. And I went out and I walked 100 yards. That was real pain. But I noticed something. The next day, I felt a little bit better. I was able to get out of bed. Then the following day, I walked 200 yards. A little bit better. Then 400 yards. Before I knew it, I was walking a mile. I'm like, oh man, I'm really starting to make improvements. And then I got up to 10,000 steps, which is about 5 miles. 12,000 steps. I was cruising. But the problem is I know I am not going to continue that without a goal. So I'm going to set up a goal. And the goal is to walk 500,000 steps in a 28-day period. Let's call it 500,000 steps, because 500,000 sounds better than 500,000, doesn't it? I think it does. And I'm the director and editor, so we're going to go with 500,000. So I want you to join me on this journey where we're going to walk. And hopefully the wind is going to stop, but whatever. We're just going to walk. Let's go walk. So I just need to clarify something when I was taking those videos over at the skate park. I was shooting B-roll. I just wanted to capture the ambiance of Buckley, on a spring day with all the kids skating and having fun. Well, based on some of the looks I was getting from the parents, they would think I was a pervert. It's like, what's the matter? You've never seen a 53-year-old man with a camera taking pictures of your kids before? Please, I'm not a pervert. I even got a t-shirt that says, I'm not a pervert. I should have worn that. If I would have worn my t-shirt that says, not a pervert, they would have known that. But jeez, the trust level of some people. Do I look like a pervert? No. It's day 2. I learned a lot from day 1. First thing I learned was it's not going to be that easy. My back was hurting last night, but I kind of have to take that with a given. But the main thing I learned was this is going to be tough as far as time goes. I mean, I'm used to going for a run at 7 a.m. in the morning and doing 5 miles, getting 11,000 steps, and the rest of the day just walking around, getting another 6,000-7,000 steps. I got 18,000 steps by the end of the day. It's nice and easy. But no, not this. I had to go out 3 times yesterday. It took me about 3 hours to get these steps in. In fact, I didn't hit my goal, which I believe is 17,853. If my memory is correct, I'll put it in the screen now. Then while I was brushing my teeth to go to bed last night. So it's gonna be a lot of time, almost 3 hours a day. E7. Decided to get off the pavement and get into the trails today, get a little bit of elevation. So far things are going great. I'm blasting through those steps like I didn't think I would, but I'm not going to be able to get them today. Luckily I've left the buffer. We'll review that in a little bit, but But today, I'm heading up the mountain. Oh, decided to get some elevation today. I got a long way to go. That was kind of pathetic. I did okay coming up, but coming down, my back was just killing me, and I'm just being passed by everyone. It was humiliating. I'm gonna get there, but man, that really was just ego destruction. Oh well, getting the steps in, a little bit at a time. One step at a time. Hey, it made a rhyme. Okay. Not going to get my steps all the way in today, but I'm happy. Well, it's day 14, and I've been kicking ass. I mean, I've hit my goal every day except for one, and I've been making up for it on other days. I mean, going 22,000 steps, 23,000 steps, even had a 26,000 step day. So I've been overcompensating for even days lost. Well, this morning, I went ahead to go check my progress to see where I was at. And the way the Garmin works, my summary, it has 1 day, it has 7 days, it has 28 days. So it doesn't have actually 14 days for me to summarize. So I looked at the 28 days, and I look at the total over 28 days, and I'm at 482,000 steps. Like, wow. I can get this within a day or two if I keep up this pace. So this brings up an ethical question. Do I count the steps prior to the time period that I set, even though it's all within a 28-day period, as being 500,000 steps? Or do I have to do it within a specific time period that I set? I don't know. I've got to really think about this. I know a good way to think about this, which is to go for a walk on the bike trail today. Walking the 500,000 steps was not the primary goal. That was just a way to get to the end. The primary goal is to heal my back. So can I say that this back has been healed? No, not even close. I still have trouble bending over. I still have a lot of pain. But am I better off than when I started walking? Absolutely. I've made probably 150% better. I don't know if that's not scientific or anything. So I think if I hit my 500, I'm gonna call it quits, because I've got other things to do. Because walking helps, but I know other kind of exercises will start. I'm ready for the next step. I'm ready for the next healing process. So I still got 18,000 to do today. I haven't checked my phone to see where I'm at right now. But if I get my 18,000 today, I'm calling this done. Done, done, done.